Well, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
It's wonderful to see you all, and we just had a nice trip on our beautiful river. And I want to thank Tommy Wells from the Department of Energy and the Environment. Give our DOEE team a big round of applause. We're always happy to be with our partners at the National Park Service and Assistant Superintendent. Thank you for being here. Give her a big round of applause. And I am just very happy to talk today about how we are investing in preserving a critical value for Washingtonians, and that is how we invest and protect and preserve our natural environment. And part of what we're doing today is exactly that. We in cities, especially now, need to lead the way when it comes to protecting and preserving the environment. We need to continue to safeguard our residents from the health impacts of pollution, and we need to ensure that communities are stronger and more prepared for the growing threats of climate change. Over the last 2 years, we have used a multi-tiered approach when it comes to this work. And part of this strategy includes our important local wildlife and precious natural ecosystems. So today, we're taking another step to ensure that our natural habitats are protected for the enjoyment of our families and for future generations. So in a few moments, I will sign into law the Fisheries and Wildlife Omnibus Amendment Act of 2016. When we first came into office, I asked all of our department directors to look across the work that they do, to make sure that we were not only finding any gaps in the law, but identifying the new things that we could get accomplished through changes to the law and our own new initiatives. So this legislation does a few things. It expands environmental protections for various kinds of aquatic life and critical areas and shorelines within the District of Columbia. And it designates the American shad and the Hayes Spring amphipod, right, as the official fish of Washington, D.C., the amphipod of D.C. That's good. Are we going to see it?
Ready?
Oh.
It's only found in Rock Creek in the whole world. That's the only place you can find it is Rock Creek.
The only place. So that's our official amphipod. And both are sensitive species. This is of course, the American shad. Both are sensitive, and their existence is a strong indicator of the health of the district's natural ecosystems. The bill also expands access for the sale and regulation of licenses for recreational fishing in district waters. And the legislation will give the department expanded authority over the protection of our natural resources. So today's bill moves us in all the right directions as we continue to make our waterways fishable and swimmable. So I want to thank Tommy, our entire team at DOEE, for staying focused on getting this legislation through, on identifying this critical wildlife that demonstrates to everybody that we're doing all of the right things to preserve our environment. Tommy Wells.
Thank you, Mayor. So when the mayor, and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this beautiful day. You know, we've got some influence over the environment. Can't quite say that we did this, but it's a gorgeous day on the Anacostia River. So when the mayor took office, she challenged all of us, let's do a fresh start. Look at a new way at how we do government and how we govern our city and things that we do to celebrate our city, but give me some fresh starts. And so when I took over as the Department of Environment at the time, one fresh start was changing the Department of Energy and the Environment, because that's so tied together. So as I looked at what our responsibilities were, one of the things I noticed was that Anacostia River was historically viewed as a polluted river, a degraded river in an urban area, and what I saw is that it was coming back to life. And that was very inspiring to me, but inspiring on behalf of honoring our citizens that really want to have amenities, celebrate nature, and have a great river. So as we learned more about the Anacostia River, and so you can impress your friends, know that there's 56 species of fish in the Anacostia River. There's 250 species of birds that come through here during the year. This river is now completely sustaining its second or third generation of eagles that are nesting up at the Arboretum. First time in almost 50 years. Now we're on the third generation. They eat almost completely off the Anacostia River, which is the indicator that our river's coming back. And so part of that also means that we have a responsibility. And often when we think of urban areas, we forget about the responsibility that we have to the natural habitat that's here while we're here. And so this bill gives the mayor new authority to say, if we have a critical habitat, such as the only place you can ever find a hayspring amphipod, the mayor now has authority to see that that's protected, to see that different areas, where there be the marble-backed salamander or other species of great concern, that she can protect their habitat and not worry about the federal government or any other group, that's the responsibility that we're taking. The other thing is that this is, as some of the folks behind me will say, this is the best deal in the country for fishing. We've got a healthy fishery that's coming back, and Mayor, we give out or sell over 8,000 fishing licenses a year, and that soon will start to double as the fish rebound. We also found with our studies about fish advisories that our fish are getting cleaner and cleaner, especially the fish that stay just above that bridge. And now there's some limits, but you can now eat the snakehead fish up there. You can eat the blue catfish and some of the other, especially the invasives. We want you to get them so we can get them out. But it really does recognize that we have a fishery to manage, and that's very exciting. And I know that with the new authorities, we'll be selling fishing license at the REI. We'll be selling fisher license through the city as new demands happens. So one of the things that I also want to point out, you have in Washington, D.C., one of the finest, most skilled, most educated, most competent, the best team of professionals, of biologists and environmental scientists you could have in any state in the union. And they're standing right here, and let's give them a round of applause. Could not be more proud. Now, the success that we have, we could not do this without great partnership. We're a city that also partners, and we have a lot of the National Park Service. I believe we're in the National Park right now as we stand here. And the best, to show how this partnership works, the citizens of DC own the water in the Anacostia, and the Park Service owns the riverbed. You can't get any closer than that in your relationship. And so next I want to introduce a great partner and representative, Ann Honious, Assistant Superintendent for the National Capital Park Service.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Mayor. Today we stand together at Anacostia Park. It's a perfect location for signing of the Fisheries and Wildlife Omnibus Amendment Act. This is another step to the future of the Anacostia River by ensuring wildlife and natural habitats are protected for future generations. The National Park Service envisions the Anacostia River and Anacostia Park, where you are today, as a source of economic, health, and environmental benefits, as well as a cornerstone of community pride. Through partnerships at the local and national level, we are protecting the quality and resiliency of this ecosystem and connecting more people with the incredible places right in their communities. We want students in nearby schools to use the park as an outdoor classroom, and local residents to use it as their local community park. We want them to learn about all of the varieties of fish and birds that Tommy mentioned earlier. And those that call the watershed home are very important and great learning experiences for all that visit the park. And we want to empower all of our visitors and their families to get involved in restoring this river. From Nature Fest spring break camps at Kenilworth Park and Aquatic Gardens to trash pickups here in the lower portion of Anacostia Park, we are working with partners and communities to clean up this river and getting youth outside to inspire a new generation to enjoy and take care of their public lands and waters. Together, we are connecting with more people and bringing them to the river These partners include DOEE, the District of Columbia, 11th Street Bridge Park, Anacostia Riverwalk Trail, and Anacostia Water Trail that bring people to this park, and also to annual events such as the Anacostia River Festival and the Lotus and Water Lily Festival. We look forward to many other opportunities to help people enjoy this river and these lands, their neighborhood national park. And we are committed to work with everyone here and our many other partners, volunteers, and neighbors to bring a great river and a great national park to this community. Thank you.
Good job. So now we're going to go over here. This is your desk for signing over here.
Thank you.